welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And do you know what? We are live. And there we have it, people. Boxing Media Hub, you are with us. We are here for a cracking live watch along. It is me and Jam that are going to take you through this one. And Jam, we've been looking forward to this fight, haven't we, mate? Ellie Scotney versus Mea Motu. Yeah, she was smiling all the way to the ring, wasn't she, Mea? She's so game for this fight. This is going to be a cracker. Ellie Scotney, we know what she's all about. There's going to be a lot of people out there that don't know a lot about Mea Motu. So they're in for a bit of a surprise here because this girl brings the game, doesn't she? And DT, boys, big shout out to DT. Boys, how do you see this one playing out? And Hawkan, ringside live, big up Joel and Jams. What a great fight indeed, my friend.
On the predictions, though, Joel took Mea Motu. I took Ellie Scotney on points in a close point decision. So that's how we took it, guys.
To be fair, it's going to be a good fight. This is one that, as I say, one of those female fights that is very intriguing. It split a lot of people down the middle, but if those that don't know Mea, let's hope she puts in a really good performance and gives good here.
She's come out firing so far, Motu. She's come out firing.
What she wants. That's what she wants. AFC always. Joel and Jams, big up. And Warlock Boxing on X. Salute.
Warlock.
Thank you very much for joining us. Anyone who's joining us on the other platforms other than YouTube, head over, hit the subscribe button and hang around with us on here. We'll be covering this one and the main event. And then Jam and Neutral will be back at 4 o'clock in the morning for the stateside special. Mea's coming out with some metal here, isn't she?
She is. Ellie's looking a bit banged up around her left eye already, Joel. Sorry to interrupt you, mate. She's got a bit of damage around the left eye, so Motu's catching her early on here.
Yeah, almost looks like how my eyes are when I wake up in the morning when I haven't slept.
Need a tea bag or two.
That's it, mate. Couple of cucumbers. But yeah.
She looks lively, Mea Motu here. She really does look lively here, Joel. She's really come out. She's putting it on the line.
She's told people, though. She's told people, isn't she? She did say.
She's coming to fight. She's fighting for a whole country, she said tonight. So
you think she's been waiting? She's been waiting for the world stage. And the world stage has arrived because she's, put herself in that position. So hats off to her.
And this is for, mate, this is for the WBO, IBO, Ring Magazine, Super Bantamweight and Lineal Championship. So it's for all the marbles, pretty much. Only one missing. Yeah. You get this, you get that unification, you become the undisputed.
Exactly. Real good start here. I think
Nottingham for the Motorpoint Arena.
Mea's looking very sharp in there in this first round.
Ellie Scotney's eye has just opened up. Her eye has just opened up. She has got claret all down her chops, mate. She's in a mess. This could get stopped.
Power shots already.
It's the end of the first round.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, Ellie Scotney is in big trouble.
If you're not watching this, people, it's all round here. It's right nick on that corner. I don't know if there's much going into the eye, but it's kind of right under the edge of the eyebrow there, and it's peeing down the side. It's looking a bit of a mess there.
10-9 first round for sure, bro.
So, 100%. Like Hawkan said, it's a 10-9 for Motu. As I say, big shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for joining us. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content when we're not live. But we pretty much are every night because it's what we do. This is our lives now.
For the love of boxing and for the love of you guys.
Mate, once you start, you can't stop. It's like a pot of Pringles.
I could do 2 of them, brother.
Oh, mate, you don't stop. You're an animal.
That's the boy. Yeah, the doctor's having a good look at Ellie Scotney's eye. But the fight goes on. Thank God. Ellie Scotney allowed to continue here. Round 2 underway.
That was definitely...
target that eye now and make a mess of it.
A head did go in, but I think there was a lot of hard punches hitting that face as well. So
Motu is swinging for the fences on Ellie Scotney. She's really targeting that eye.
She knows. And the thing is,
big shot, left-right combination. Sorry to interrupt you, brother. She just landed a sweep left and then over right. And she is banging away on Scotney, and Scotney's in big trouble here. She keeps wiping her eye. The claret is pouring. She's in trouble here. I think she might be a little out of her depth at the moment, or comfort zone at least.
That right hand's connecting, and I have to say the physique of Mea Motu is unbelievable. She's got some guns, that girl.
She's in tremendous shape. If she can keep this up for the whole 10 rounds, she is in tremendous shape. But I'm telling you, this has been a frantic start.
Yeah, Ellie's got to get composed. She's got to get back behind the jab, do what she does. She's a very good boxer, Ellie Scotney, so she has got to stick behind the jab and would do what she does well. Mea Motu's going to have her game plan, come forward, attack, attack, attack. She can do it. She's got the engine, so you've really got to stay away and not get drawn into that fight, because she will do it. She'll draw you in. She did it with Shannon O'Connell, and she's another come forward fighter, and she bullied her. Absolutely bullied her. Mr. Neutral in the chat. Hello, fellas. Who's winning? At the moment, Mea took the first round, mate. But and she's dominating the second as well. Ellie Scotney needs to get the game plan going here, because at the moment there's no answer to this.
Scotney's starting to compose herself a bit now, though. She's starting to stay on the outside and just pop the jabs in. She's starting to look a little bit more. She's circumventing the attacks from Mea Motu, should I say. She's looking a lot more calm. She seems to have let that original adrenaline rush go, and she's starting to get to her boxing, as we expected Ellie Scotney to do from the outset.
But I think she has to, Mea's got to have this approach, because she is away from home. She's really got to stick a performance in where the judges have got to say, well, that was a clear round. She's got to have those rounds, because otherwise it's going to be a hard night's work for Mea Motu going into that final round in the other country. Do you know what I mean? It's a big ask for any, fighter coming from overseas over here to try and pick up that. So definitely. I have to say, though, it was a Mea Motu round. I thought she really dominated early. Scotney did come back into it, and I thought she did. She started to find a rhythm a bit, but I think she found a rhythm sort of 30 seconds to go. Mea took the majority. The majority of that round. So
I've got it 2018, same as you, brother. 2018 Mea Motu for sure.
But to be fair, if anyone can turn it round for Ellie Scotney, cracking corner, Shane McGuigan, Ian Johnson, Josh Pritchard.
Oh, Jumbo.
Great people in that corner. Good old Jumbo.
Makes me want a sausage for some reason. That sounds a bit homosexual, doesn't it?
You know what, mate? Whatever you want to do, mate. Whatever you want to do.
It's a local chippy thing.
Yeah. But, there was some big... They're just showing the highlights again. Big shots there by Mea. There were some cracking shots landing there.
She's going in hard, mate. She's going in hard.
Scotney's come out knowing she's really got to try and get something going here.
Big right hand from Motu, though. Put Ellie Scotney back on the back foot there, but she's come through it, and she's digging out some lovely left work now of her own. She's sticking out that left jab now. She's getting more composed. She's definitely taking heed of what her corner's told her.
A jab's her weapon, mate. That's what she's got to use. She's got to stick with that jab, because Mea will literally pummel with both hands all day long.
She looks a bigger girl in there as well, Ellie Scotney. She looks a bigger girl. She needs to use that to her advantage and stay on the outside, because at the moment she's trying to get in close, and that's where Motu's going to bang away on her.
That's the thing, though. Mea looks powerful, doesn't she?
Oh, she really does. Tough, mate. You know that. The Kiwis come tough, mate. You know that.
No, they're built different, mate. They're built different.
Definitely. But Scotney's definitely got a composure back, though. She's definitely now fighting like Ellie Scotney rather than just trying to have her hair up.
Left hand definitely landing. She's getting some good shots down the pipe, isn't she, in this round?
Yeah, definitely. Mea Motu has landed one solid punch in this round, but the rest of the round definitely has gone to Scotney for me.
Yeah, she's really flashing that left hand now, as I say. She's really starting to work and get things going. So a very good round for Ellie, which she really needed. She needed to have a composed round.
And is Motu starting to tire a wee bit? She put a lot into them first two stanzas.
But at the same time, I suppose, she knows this ain't going to be a quick turnaround. Do you know what I mean? She knows it's going to be a fight. She's got to stick to her game plan, though, and keep the pressure on if she wants to win this fight. And there was good pressure there towards the end of the round from Mea. But Ellie, dominant. Good jabs with her, good in that third round. She's really sticking out the left, and doing well there. So good round for Ellie Scotney. So 2-1 Mea. How are you
Hawkan,
seeing
if
it
you're
at
still
home, people?
watching, how's
Yeah,
Hawkan's ringside live scoring this one? I
that's
just
it.
wanted to know how he's scoring it so far. I've got it 2 rounds to 1 to Motu, same as Joel. Just wanted to see
Yeah.
how Hawkan's got it going.
Yeah, let us know how you're seeing this at home, people. If you're watching it on other platforms, head over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. But thank you for joining me and Jam this evening. It's nice to have a cracker so early on. And actually, the first fight was a good fight. I like that. Suleiman
Ibrahim
looked a
Suleiman, yeah, it
real
was
good.
really good fun.
Yeah,
He looks a
looked a
talent, he
real
does,
good.
mate.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
reminded me of
real.
someone, but I can't put my finger on it. He reminded me of an old fighter that I used to watch from the 90s, or maybe
Yeah,
the late 80s with my old man. I can't remember his name, though. It'll come to me later on. If it does, I'll
yeah.
shout it out. But
Alan
honestly, he's got that
Cunningham.
same movement and that same fluidity.
Big old shout out to Alan. Thank you very much for joining us, Alan Cunningham. How are you seeing this, Alan? Are you watching it at home? Let us know in the comments, people, if you're watching this one. If not, if you want to give a shout out to someone, chuck it in there and we'll put it on the screen as well. But this fight is flying, and this is why I love women's boxing. Round 4, and
Oh, big
we
shot
are.
from Motu there to start the round. She came out and club a langed Ellie Scotney there with a right hand.
Yeah, they're big hooks, aren't they? And they don't come just one, do they? She's flurry puncher is.
She likes to back it
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah. She's working the body as well, and I think that could slow Ellie down. Is getting
Oh,
those
big
body
shot
shots
from
in there.
Scotney. Scotney just landed a haymaker with a right hand, and that stunned Motu. Stopped her in her tracks.
Yeah, there's a bit of bruising and swelling around the left eye of Mea Motu.
Yeah, that's from that overhand right that Scotney keeps aiming for. She keeps going for that overhand right over the guard, and it's landing.
Yeah. It's looking. It's a good fight. This good
This is a
fight.
tough mix-up, as you expect in unified title fights.
Yeah,
This is a cracker, mate. We've tuned into the right one here on Boxing Media Hub. Don't you worry about that.
there was a good right hook there by Ellie Scotney. She landed that absolute clean. Mia's got to keep the guard up, but at the same time, Ellie, she'll just keep popping that down the middle if she gets the opportunity.
She will. And she comes in again, but Motu ties her up. Just worrying if she's tiring a wee bit here. I don't know. She might just be getting herself set for another attack. But she's certainly slowed down a wee bit since the first 2 rounds, in my opinion. But
All I
she's
will
still
say is, though,
throwing. Just not as much snap behind the punches, Joel, I'd say.
Jumbo's done a cracking job with that eye.
It's a mess. Look at the swelling as well around the cheekbone and around the top of the eye. Oh, she's in a bit of a mess, is Miss Scotney.
But I think
But she's handling it like
for
the
the
warrior she
bleeding,
is.
I think he's done a cracking job to stop the bleeding.
Yeah,
He's
that's Scotney round as well, bro. Would you say so? 2-2.
yeah. I think that was probably more one of the even rounds
Yeah, I don't
so
score
far.
even, no, bro.
But
I won't score even.
I know you won't, and nor will
Never
I,
score
because
it. There's
you
always
won't
a winner if you look hard enough, brother.
You won't let me have it. You won't let me have it. But I'd say that was one of the closer rounds, is probably the better way to say it. I
Yeah,
think there
it
was a
was.
good exchange from both girls in that round, but
Yeah.
it was an Ellie Scotney round. She's definitely found that rhythm, but Mea is still landed some absolute bangers in there, isn't
Still a
she?
live dog. She's still a live
Yeah,
dog in there, mate, for sure.
yeah.
Tony
It's a
Bellew
great
ringside's
fight.
enjoying the action. Seems
Yeah,
impressed with both girls' output so far. Here we go, round 5
yeah.
of
Here
10
we go.
for the
100%.
unified Super Bantamweight titles, despite what the ring announcer said at the beginning. He said it was for the Super Lightweight titles. It's for the Super
Yeah.
Bantam 122.
Could be the super heavies at the end by the time we finish this one.
You never know, brother. You never know.
Tony giving us the old wink as he comes off camera.
As he
He's
does.
looking really well, is Tony.
Yeah, he probably wants that Jake Paul fight.
Oh, mate, that would
I'm
be
joking, mate. He'd
carnage.
never lower himself to that. But here we go,
To be
though.
fair,
Motu's come
to
out of
be
this
fair,
again, but Scotney's still picking it off well.
I think he would for the payday, mate. Mea might stop her, says DT. Yeah, there's potential for it.
The
She's definitely
percentages at the
landing.
moment, Joel. Ellie Scotney's landed thrown 157, landed 49 with a 31%. Mea Motu's thrown 140 and she's got
It's just very even, isn't it?
29%. So it's very
Very
close.
even. Very
Very, very
even.
close.
Yeah, there's not a lot in
So
that at all at
we've
the
got it pretty
halfway
much
stage.
right at 2 rounds apiece, brother.
Yeah, of course we have.
That's what Boxing Media Hub do.
Yeah, normally gets it wrong.
Well, not wrong. Just different to
just,
some
just,
others.
just off.
Different to
Just off.
others. That's why we wear orange and stand out, bro. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it, mate.
Oh, good body shot from Scotney there, though. Caught Motu. Oh, big right hand from Scotney, and that staggered Motu, and again to the chin. Motu's in trouble. She's backing up. This could be the bit. Scotney's going after her. Could she get a first KO?
There's some big shots going in here, aren't there, by both girls.
Motu
Mea
took
doesn't.
that.
She don't back away though. She almost backs away, ready to come again, doesn't she? She's one of those.
It's teak tough because she took some massive shots from Ellie Scotney there. Scotney's winging in them right hands now, mate. She is winging them in. That's a definite. That's probably the most conclusive round of the fight for Ellie Scotney.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And that's why I say that last one was a close round because it was a very, they were both doing their thing. But I have to say, absolutely spot on. Ellie Scotney there. Hawkan has put, I miss MC David Diamante in Nottingham. It's not the same, is it? It's not the same. We like
It's
Dave.
not.
Dave in his red.
Hawkan, how are you scoring this fight so far? What rounds have you got to who?
Yeah,
We've got
let us know.
3 rounds to 2 to Scotney now. I just want to know what Hawkan's got it because he's usually there or thereabouts.
Yeah. Well, let us know how you're seeing this one at home, people. Let us know what your thoughts are, what's happening in that brain, and send us a comment in the section. Oh, I'm sounding a bit like Joe Joyce there. Send us a comment in the section and let us know what's going on, and we'll put it on the screen. If you're joining us,
6.
yeah, it's a cracker. If you're joining us for the first time, as I say, hit that subscribe button and stick with us. You're with Joel and Jam, and we're with Ellie Scotney and Mea Motu. Great fight so far.
They've come out swinging in this round. Motu's come out with a new vigour, a new resource of energy. She's come out with something in her belly, been lit by a corner. She's
I'll tell you,
away on Ellie Scotney.
Isaac Peach, her trainer, they're very, very, let's go to war. They're that sort of style. So she's got the engine. She'll do it.
She's definitely given it a go so far in round 6 of 10.
Oh, mate. Ellie's got to be switched on for this whole fight because it can easily turn these sort of fights.
Motu's
now we're at the halfway.
She's bullying her a wee bit at the start of this round.
Yeah.
But here we go. Scotney gets back on that comfortable outside range, popping the jab in. Works to the body. Lovely punch through the middle with the left hand there.
There you go. Hawkan has put Motu rounds 1 and 4. Scotney round 2, 3 and 5.
Same as us. Exactly the same as us. Thank you, Hawkan. I always like checking with Hawkan because he's usually there or thereabouts, especially with the female fights, the 2-minute rounds.
I hate to say it, but he's usually right.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I'm just checking, make sure we're about there. But here we go. Motu's got Scotney backed up. Scotney grabs on for dear life.
Yeah, this is a great fight. This is a real good scrap. Yeah.
Oh, big shot from Scotney, and Motu felt that. She turns her back though, and they end up hugging. The ref breaks them, but that was a cracking overhand right, and Scotney comes in with another flash right hand.
Yeah, some big shots going in.
I tell ya.
She's got a solid chin, hasn't she?
She bloody built like a tank, mate. Take a punch like that. I know Scotland's not exactly a knockout specialist, but bloody hell, she's landing flush on that chin.
Yeah.
Not even shaking the whiskers.
Thing is, you haven't got to be a big puncher, have you? You just got to land in the right place.
Clean on that button, mate. You're going nanites.
Yeah, 100%.
That's another 10-9 Scotney for me, mate. Although Motu had a good go with the first 30 seconds of the round, but then the last minute and a half was definitely a Scotney round.
I'd say the cleaner work was Ellie Scotney. I'd say the cleaner work definitely was, but I'd say Mea had real flashes throughout in that round. She really, when you thought she was being sort of pressed back, she'd come forward, she'd put the pressure on, she'd get some good shots in there again. But Ellie, as I say, she's landing some really straight hands. She's,
overhand rights are the ones as well. Them overhand rights can't miss right on the button. I can't believe really she stood up to it.
Really good shots at the moment.
Motu is one tough boxer, mate. She is one tough boxer.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of girls would have gone to sleep from that.
So we got Arlen, Neblia, who's ahead of the fight. We've got it. Obviously, it's not. Yeah, it's not official, but obviously, we've got it that Ellie Scotney's up by 2. But as I
4
say,
to
it's
2.
where it's at the moment. So thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Oh, big shot from Scotney there. Caught her with a flush right hand again on the whiskers.
Yeah, she's definitely landed some lovely shots now.
DAZN have got it 59-55. So they've only given Motu 1 round, and that was the 4th.
Yeah, see, I think that's a bit.
I think that's harsh, that first round. I don't see how they gave it Scotney, to be quite
I,
truthful.
I thought she was dominant in that
She
first round,
was.
especially when that's where the damage to the eye was.
Yeah.
You know, very odd.
Very strange, but that's DAZN for you, isn't it?
You could even question round 2 as well.
And round
Really?
4. Round 4 was
Yeah.
closed. I gave it Scotney. They gave it Motu. That's the only round they gave her.
We got who's next to fight, sir? What's the next fight?
Connor Walker against Harry Scarf is next.
Yeah. So that's the next one for the British and the Commonwealth, I think.
Yep, and then it's Waleed Whizzer against Dalton Thunder Smith. Is after that. That's the main event of the evening.
But we'll be back for the main event, so make sure you ding the bell on the channel for notifications, and that'll tell you when we're coming up, when we go live. That'll keep you up to date with everything we're doing. So, yeah, make sure you're all with us.
There's 20 seconds to go here, 25 seconds to go of round 7, and at the moment it's another Scotney round for me, although Motu is still pushing the pace, trying to get in there, landing some good shots.
Yeah. She's dictating, isn't she? But Ellie's
just got into her
finding...
groove. She's a bit like Sky Meanick, a bit like Sky Nicholson. Once she gets in that groove, she's very hard to shake.
Slow to get going, but once she's in it, she's in it.
Snap it out of it.
Yeah. Good fight. It's a good fight.
Cracker, mate. I won't mind seeing this again, to be quite honest. I know it's not over yet, but I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
I might just watch it again later.
Of course you will.
But that's another Scotney round, that is, brother, for me.
Yeah, I'd say it was another close round, though. It was another close round.
Motu's in the fight for every round.
I think the thing is, Mia's coming forward, but Ellie's just landing the shot, getting out of the way.
Smart boxing.
She's been very clever with what she's doing. But yeah, that's how it is, isn't it?
They're getting into Motu's ear at the moment, telling her, come on, she'll have one last big go at it, but I don't know whether Motu's got much left in the tank. To be honest, there's 3 rounds to go. She is looking a little bit tired, but so is Ellie Scotney in the corner, to be truthful. She's very, very red in the face. She's very
who's got the metal. This is what we're going to find in these rounds. Who's got the metal?
Who's got another gear to change? Who's got another level to step up here? Who wants these titles the most? Let's find out. Here we go. Round 8 underway. From the Nottingham Arena, the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham.
Ellie does
it up at the moment.
They both look tired. They both do look tired, but they've given everything, and that's what the corners want. They want you to go out there and give everything. You don't want them to come back to the corner, jog into the corner like nothing's happened. You want to lay everything in the ring, give everything you've got. This is for the world titles. This is as big as it gets. You know.
Yeah. And Scotney's percentage has gone up to 37, while Motu's has gone down to 26. So that's pretty much telling you the story of this fight, how it's gone.
Yeah.
A nice bright start for Motu from the first 4 rounds, but after that, she's been a bit of a decline. And
not much of a percentage drop, is there?
Taken over.
Arlen, what's your prediction for Whizzer versus Smith?
Smith KO, 7th round.
Yeah, so I think I went with Smith. Late stoppage points.
I think, you went late or point. I think you went 11th or points, something around there.
Yeah.
I said 7th round. Depends what Whizzer turns up. You know, Wally Whizzer, he's not a well-known superstar, but if he turns up right and Dalton ain't quite on his night, you never know. So stay tuned to Boxing Media and we'll walk you through it later. Of
course we will. That's
what we're here for. Your entertainment, fellas.
Be rude not to. Be rude not to.
Definitely,
God, what an uppercut by Ellie Scotney. She is working the body as well. But I tell you, Mea smacks her with a right and then just walks forward after her. There's no give up in these girls. Scotney 5-2 up after 7, says Hawkan.
That's where we're at.
Taking charge now. Good right hand there by Ellie Scotney again. And a great accumulation of punches there by Ellie Scotney. But Mea still throwing big shots, still coming forward, pressing, you know. We've seen fights won by that tactic, coming forward and putting the pressure down. Do you know what I mean? We saw it with Baturbiev. You know, in that sort of style, the come forward style, the judges like the pressing.
Yeah, but the only
But
thing though, bro, that's on neutral territory. This is in Ellie Scotney's
and
home. You know, you're not
and
taking
to
her
be
belts
fair,
away with this performance. She's won
Ellie
this
has
fight already.
Ellie's won the majority of the rounds with those two. It was you win a round, I'll win a
It was
round.
a
Do you know what I
pickup,
mean?
proper pickup,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
They're trying
some
to
good
G up
shots.
Mea Motu for this last push, but I don't think there's any, unless she gets a knockout in these last 2 rounds, Ellie Scotney will be retaining her titles and
I have
taking
to say,
Mea
even when
Motu's
Ellie,
IBO title.
even when Ellie threw that uppercut, Mia still managed to land a right hand.
She's a
Even though
warrior,
it
mate.
looked like she hadn't even been knocked. Do you know what I mean? She took the uppercut like it was like she was having something to eat and just absolutely
A
smacked her
knuckle
back.
sandwich, like they used to say in the playground. She had a knuckle
Unbelievable, mate.
sandwich.
Knuckle sandwich. Oh, blood knuckles, mate. It
That's
was
it. She's coming out firing here, though, bro. She's come out firing Mea Motu for this round 9.
the corner are telling her, just give it everything. That's all they're asking. Give everything you got.
That's all you can do, matey, isn't it?
Yeah,
Lay
100%.
it all on the line. This is her big chance. This is her dream.
And
This is
to be
what she's
fair,
fought for.
both girls have. Both girls have.
It's been a terrific fight, mate. Like I said, I'd see it again.
Yeah.
But I think the
Yeah.
cards might be a bit wide to Scotney for us to see it again, unfortunately. It's been a
Yeah, I
lot
think it's
closer
going
than
to
I
be
think
really.
the cards are going to suggest.
But it could be a case of, you know, Mia loses this one. She then comes, you know, gets a winning run again as another punt. Do you know what I mean?
You never know.
You know, she's that sort of fighter, isn't she? So
She is 35 now, though, so it depends how long she's in the game for.
to be fair, though, there's lots of fights out there. There's lots of
Oh,
fights in there.
definitely. Super Bantamweight's a good division, bro, yeah.
Yeah,
But Ellie Scotney's still just controlling from the outside now. She's doing what
yeah.
Sky Beanick does and just circling around the ring, picking
She's
her off at choice.
landing some shots now. She's really landing some great
Looking
shots.
very
Moving out.
skillful, very
Yeah.
accomplished.
Gets on the inside and she's bang, 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 and then she's out. Mea
There's one
Motu.
thing we've got to say here, Joel. She's showing the levels. She's showing the
Yeah,
levels, mate. She's showing Mea
yeah,
Motu levels. No disrespect to Mea Motu. She's put on a great performance, but she's
yeah.
getting shown levels now.
Well, I think it's boxing ability as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, this is the thing. You know, there's as much as I love Mea Motu, you know, there's one game plan.
Fighter.
There's one game plan. You know, it's come forward, attack, attack, attack. When you've got a boxer that's box and move and will get stuck in as well and then box and move, you know, it's so hard. You know,
You need a plan B, don't you? What you're
yeah,
saying is you need a plan B, and she just hasn't got
she
one
can
at the
switch
moment.
up. She can switch up, and as you say, Scotty goes. You know, she's got 6th gear if she wants to go into it. You know, Mia might only be hitting the 4th gear. Do you know what I mean? It's she just knows how to go up
That's
those
another
levels.
Scotney round for me as well, bro.
Yeah, yeah. She was so good on the inside there. She was getting in, and as I say, she was really getting 3 or 4 shots, and then she was moving out again. Just absolute brilliant round there by
Beautiful
Ellie
work.
Scotney in the rounds where you really need to
She's
have those
so good to
rounds.
watch, isn't she, Ellie Scotney?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
say, I know I keep mentioning the Australian Sky Nicholson, Sky Beanick, because she's got a similar sort of style, man. You know, that just flawless boxing IQ where you know
yeah.
when you're in trouble to get out of the way and just pick them off. She's done that all night since the 2nd round, so you just can't argue with that type of boxing IQ, mate. It might not be everyone's cup of tea because it ain't an all-out war, knockouts and whatnot. But let's see how long it takes to get beat. I can't see anyone beating her anytime soon.
Do you know what though? I was just watching that in the corner of Mea Motu. Isaac Peach was whispering in her ear, and she's just smiling. She's just smiling, and that's unbelievable, isn't it?
She's
Don't
banging
that show
around the
you?
body in the clinch. She's
That
absolutely
shows
going
you
to
the
war here.
that shows you the class, though, doesn't it? She's just going to give everything. This girl could throw shots for 20 rounds. She'd still be smiling. It's just what she loves doing. You
DAZN
know,
have got the same scorecard as us, Joel, but just from different rounds. They've got it
bloody
88,
hell.
83. So
I
2
don't.
rounds to Mea Motu.
I feel quite shocked, to be fair, that it's not a total whitewash.
Yeah, I don't see how they didn't give her the 1st round. I think that was a Motu round for
Yeah,
sure, mate.
yeah. And
They
they've
were slow
given
getting
her.
started, Scott there, but she's
They've
soon come
given her
on.
a round.
Oh,
They've
big
given her a
uppercut
round.
from Ellie Scotney. And again, she keeps going with that right uppercut through the guard, and it's working a peach.
Yeah, that's the
Most
thing.
peach won't like that.
Mia's not really holding the guard up there.
Nah, she's up for war now. She just wants to see if she can knock her out in this last round. She is putting everything on
But
the line here in
you
this
got to go for it.
final.
You got to go for it, haven't you? You got to.
You only get
You've
one
got
shot to be great, and this is her chance. This is her chance to be great. She
Oh,
dares to
she did
dream.
just
She came
land.
over here. She's took the challenge. Now she's got to
She
take it.
landed a cracking right hand though, as Ellie sort of leaned down. She met her sort of going the other way. Fantastic shot there, but Ellie
Took it like a
in.
beast.
Yeah, she's almost like gear 5, gear 6 here. She's just popping out that jab, and then she comes in with a bang. She's got a wicked right hand. I don't know how she hasn't had the stoppages, because
I don't think so.
she's really powerful.
Maybe she just gets too comfy, Joel. Just gets too comfy on the output and just keeps boxing people's
Well,
ears off. Don't need to. You know what I mean?
she's come up against someone where she's had to.
She's
Do you
had
know
to
what
put
I
some
mean?
output in here, yeah. But it's another
Yeah,
Scotney round for me. So it's a dominant
yeah.
8-2 rounds for me for Scotney.
She's done it, and she's done the job. And I have to say though, massively impressed by Mea Motu. She's
Her
shown.
toughness.
Yeah, she's shown her toughness. She's shown that actually she's got an engine. She's got a hell of a chin. She's
Yeah, she's
got
got a cracking chin. Because some of
a
them right hands
cracking
and
chin.
uppercuts from Scotney were formidable, mate. Would have knocked out a few men, they would.
I think Mia's just happy to have had her opportunity in the spotlight and get
Yeah.
recognised, because she's been fighting for a long time. She's been grafting, and it's so difficult because, when they went through COVID, they only literally had New
Yeah,
Zealand to fight
fight.
on. They couldn't even
Yeah.
go over to Aussie. It was a minimum pool, but she kept going because she
Yeah.
believed that one day she was going to be a world champion. She recognised her dream, and she's come
Got the
over here and
IBO.
fought, which was another dream. Hats
Got to
off to her.
salute that.
It's up to her what she does next. I don't think she needs to retire, personally. I think that's still a good performance to
Hey,
go in
imagine
and
her
get
against
fights
Tanika
elsewhere.
Johnson or someone like that.
Yeah, be a cracking fight. I'd love it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Or Miley's Ganklov. People like
Oh,
that. Good fights.
I tell you, that'd be a war. Gangloff.
Definitely.
I love watching Maylis Gangloff,
She's
and
a
I'll tell
beast
you,
from France, mate.
that
Definitely.
girl, she is a cracking fighter. She is a cracking fighter. If you
Right, do
want
you
to
want me to
stand
jump
toe,
out a set, mate, and get the scorecard?
yeah, go for it, mate. So Jam's
Right.
quickly going to jump out and do his thing. It's the only time you'll get him quiet, so enjoy the moment. I'm joking. So yeah. Oh, Ellie Scotney there. They're just coming into the middle now. Jam's just getting the scores for us. They're just showing on the screen Catterall versus Barbosa Jr., which we've also got coming up. Going to be an absolute cracker, that is. Looking forward to that one. I actually loved. They did a trailer for Jack Catterall. Not earlier. That was quality.
I'm not boring. I'm not boring.
That was absolutely brilliant. I thought they were very clever with that, and especially when his mate had a kip. I thought it was really good. But you know what? Both girls are smiling. Both girls gave everything, and I think that just shows how great this sport is. To be perfectly honest.
All three had it 99-91, brother.
Yeah. So we thought it was going to be down
Scotney,
the
of
line
course.
somewhere like that, didn't we? But do you know
So
what?
they gave Motu 1 round less than what we did, bro.
Do you know what? Incredible. And she's
Can't argue with that.
smiling. She's smiling just to know the fact that she gave everything she had.
Yeah.
And she
Ellie
put it
Scotney
all on
gets
the
the
line.
IBO title to add to her collection. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. She picks her up. Mea Motu gives her a big hug and picks her up. She's very happy, even just in her performance. God bless Mea Motu. Terrific performance.
Well, I think that just shows, doesn't it? That shows the character of both these women and what they're both like as human beings. Unbelievable.
Definitely.
Mr. Neutral, come on, Jack. Boring Catterall. Laugh out loud. 100%, mate. But as I
I
say,
put people to sleep. I love that
yeah,
advert, man. That was class. It was class.
do you see a knockout, Scotty Pimpin? What?
In the
Well,
Catterall fight,
we
probably
didn't in
not,
that
mate.
one. No, I wouldn't have thought so. I think it's going points, but it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Barbosa Jr. will be a good test. But Catterall, we expect him to, I think he's gone up levels since that second Taylor fight. Since the first Taylor fight. I think he's really shown how good. So, No, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. Everyone in the chat, thank you for joining us. Hit the subscribe button. If you were on X or LinkedIn or hanging around somewhere else, I don't know, saw us in a shop window. I don't know.
You never know.
Come over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and check out the rest of the content. Jam, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed
fantastic, mate. What a cracker, Joe. And we'll be back for Dalton Smith versus Walid Wizza, which will be in about, I'd say, probably an hour's time. Got the Conor Walker fight between that. We're not doing that one.
Yeah.
If Mr. Neutral wants to do that, he's more than welcome to. But I've got to cook dinner for the missus.
There you go.
That wraps it up. So shall we just have some of this?
Have some of this. We'll speak to you soon. God bless.
God bless, guys.